So what's up? How's it going today? We're going to take a look at Crazy Fingers from the Grateful Dead and a look at the melody, the scales that go with it, and a structure for solos on the verse part and the jam outro section. Both very different parts. So let's give a quick listen to the verse part of me just giving a quick example first, and I'm going to break down what it is, and then we'll do the same thing for the jam part. So for this verse section, we go through it 2 times, and all I'm doing is the first time through, I was just playing the melody, and the second time, I'm just getting away from it, starting to play some scales and a lot of arpeggios and stuff that of the chords as they happen, and that's basically it, for a structure. I feel like because the melody's so strong, you could even just play that the whole time, but to spice it up, getting away from it the second time around is probably a good thing to do, and that's basically it. So that's just my ideas. If you got other ideas, let me know in the comments down below what you could do to spice that up, to really pull away and give it even more foundational structure and stuff. But that's it. So before I play my example for the jam part, I'm going to talk about it this time, and then just play it through, and at the end I'll have the verse part and then the jam part, with nothing there for the backing track, so you can try out these things yourself. But this is just a simple one. I think, what I was doing as I'm just playing the bass part, which is playing just a G, a D, and a G, and then going with G, C, and a G, similar to the bass part, and that's just stressing the G chord and then stressing that G sus. And I felt like it was kind of cool to just go with that and not play a normal kind of guitarish solo over that to start it off, and then I started, adding an A on top, something like that, and that kind of made it sound, the second half of that little section of it made it kind of like rise up, in intensity, and I think it's a little different, than playing the normal kind of guitar kind of way, but that builds a lot of tension because like people are expecting, something that wants to burst out. So that's what I was doing for the first, part of it. I was thinking of kind of in 4 parts really. That was like the first part, and then the second part, where the drums really kick in more, I was doing some double, you could call them double stops, just 2 notes at a time. Oh, and of course, I forgot to mention that, this is just all G major scale. It's just over a G, and then a G sus 4, and there's no melody, so there's no way to start off with the melody of the tune because there's no vocal melody, for this part. So we have to think of some more ideas to kind of make it interesting and to create a structure, So I've got that little bass part, we're modeling of things after. Then we're going to kind of just double stops. And you can do it any which way, just then again, simple idea, so playing 2 notes at a time. And then the third section of it, I was adding an open G string. So I was, I think I was doing it this way. So G on top, almost like a, bluegrass thing, but maybe a little different way, a little different style. And I just kept climbing up, back and forth, and then climbing up. And then for the 4th part, started using triads. So just the top 3 notes of like a G chord way and getting higher up too. So really helping kind of create the intensity. And then for the sus part, going like this. So I've got a B here, and then that's C, 17th fret. You can always do it way down here too. And then I was getting way up here, so in this shape, the D shape. And now the sus note is on the top. And then I started going up here to the max of my guitar to a D, it's like this. And then that's it, and then ended it on a you know, outlining a G chord. So those are just my ideas for creating, you know, a little bit of a structure, kind of building some intensity, having different ideas of them revolving around rather than just playing, you know, random notes and stuff. So those kind of 4 parts. So hopefully that helps. I don't want you to necessarily play exactly that, you know, if you like it and you want to, that's great, but try to come up with your own ideas. It's just going to get the wheels turning for getting some structures going. So give it a listen and then try out your own ideas at the end, and I'll see you in the next video.
you.